Yeah, welcome back, amazing traders. How was the week? How was the trade over? So, this video we are not going to be analyzing the pairs, so we just want to check the reviews of how far our trade has played out well. So, the weekly forecast, how nice did they play out, how good and how ugly are they? So, and what are the next thing we should be expecting on the other videos coming up, right? So I'm going to go inside of my screen now and made a detailed video on how this trade and how they've worked out for the week. So you can see I'm just walking around. So because it's kind of dark, it's like it's going to rain. So I just did where there's lights. Because there's no light presently and everywhere cool. So we're going to be checking out those pairs together now and see how far and how good they have played out for the week and what we should be expecting more as for the others. For the others ones that are not yet hit at TPs. So what are the things you should be expecting? So I'm going to go right over inside my screen and give you hateful details about it. So I'm crashing down my screen. Let's go. Yeah, welcome inside of my screen. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're just coming to the channel for the first time, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. This channel is giving out a lot of information out for free. So what we want to do today is we just want to check out our previous analysis, how they all played out, and what are the next thing we should be expecting, right? So I'm going to start from the first guy, which is gold USD. So I'm going to open my gold chart now. So this is the gold chart right here in front of me. As you can all see, gold finally what hit RTP. That is massive. Someone say that's massive. You know, gold finally hit TP. Despite the ranging, despite the battle, we finally come to that zone. Yeah, I knew it for a fact. We must enter that zone. So now the gold is back in the zone. Now the first thing we analyzed. So what are we expecting next is we want to see our price react in the zone. Now we are in now. This is demand zone. So we want to see our price react here. So nothing yet still happening. Still like we are just neutral or sort of a thing. So we need confirmation to now say, okay, yes, we can now go long. Like you see that target. No, first level, this black line here. Yeah, this area, this one, first level. Then second level is this green one here, this particular green one. Then the third one is for a new high. So that's what we are expecting on gold. For now, we are done with this. We are done with selling gold. So we are just waiting for confirmation for us to enter the buy. And you can see nothing much now is happening. So we just want to see how price does this thing inside this zone. So and we leave it for price to give us confirmation for us to get in for the buy, or we should still hold our hand. You understand? But from my perspective, what I'm thinking is I don't think there will be much of activities today. Today is Thursday. I don't think there will be much of activities today since gold has come into the zone. So you're just going to be playing small, ranging inside the zone. Do like it wants to come out, like it wants to go down. Just that inside this zone. But tomorrow, Friday, being the NFP, I think that should be the catalyst for gold to go high, to shoot higher. Yes, mark my word. I think gold is going to use NFP as a catalyst to shoot for the new, to shoot for the buy, to start buying setup. So that's what I'm thinking for gold, and that is all. So this video is not for analysis, it's just for review of our last trade. I can see everywhere seems pretty dark, so it's kind of rainy. It's kind of want to rain heavily here, so everywhere just black. So I can see I'm not even on my seat. I'm just moving around. So let's check out EURUSD. I think that was the second pair we analyzed. Yeah, voila. So you can see finally EURUSD came to. So we got into the short. I mapped out this yellow area here. When I see that it's looking like an head and shoulder pattern, and I put my first TP level at the neckline. That once we take out the neckline, I want to take part of my, once price gets to the neckline, I want to take part of out of my positions, and I will break even the rest and move stop loss. I will lock in profit and move stop loss below. You understand? So we break that first level target, You can see if I have to go to the lower time frame, let me just go to that minute time frame. You can see we broke in, we even come down a little bit. Now I move my stop loss to around this area, around this point, and the price reversed and hit me out. So finally I'm out on this trade, and still expecting more sell, but if that didn't happen, that means the neckline is not going to be taken out. So if the neckline is not taken out and we continue shooting higher, so I would like to see something like this as price is kind of going higher now. Just use these tools. Okay, so as price is going higher now, something like this go, then I would like a return. Then once I see that it's about going again, then I'll get in for the buy. You know the target for the week, right? So though I'm expecting at least price should drop to this trend line, and that will give me more. Like if you watch my last video, that was exactly what I said. Price dropping to that line, to that trend line, is what is going to give me that confirmation that okay, yes, I'm coming unlocking this guy. Okay, so price coming to this trend line is what give me that confirmation that yes, I can fully say yes, we are buying, because looking at the trend line is like price is coming for the third bounce. So we have the first bounce around this region at the back, and this was the second bounce, and I think it should be the third bounce, but price is not coming for the third bounce. And now if price come for the third bounce, I think the setup for the head and shoulder pattern is going to be complete, and that should trigger us for a buy. But price is not coming to the neckline, to the trend line yet, and so notwithstanding, I'm not taking the buy, I'm not taking the sell, I'm just waiting. So I'm going to delete all these guys, you understand. So once TP, all this TP1, TP2 was almost it, very close, very close, but I'm out of the trade already, very close before price reversed, just about 10 pips to TP2 before price reversed. So but notwithstanding, we made profit on this pair, so you don't have to be greedy, just have to stay up with it. And presently what I'm saying is looking like as if you want to buy, but this same TP1, this same way I put my going line, it's still very much of a very valid zone for me. So you can see if I'm after that down, so to me it looks like if price is still testing that place. So if we really want to go for the buy, like price doesn't want to come to trend line, you understand, so I would like to see something like this, then come back, then once you're back going again, then I catch you. But if that didn't happen, I'll totally fold my hand and let the setup be going. So that is for EURUSD. I think we could at least be risking. If I'm risking for this place, even price so too before it hits me out, I think that was a risk reward of 1-2. Just check that out. That's risk reward of 1 to 3 point something. So you understand. So 3 point something. So, and you don't have to be greedy. That's still enough. So what I'm just waiting for is if I have a red candle closing, very each 1 hour red candle closing down, I'll continue to sell to that trend line zone. But if I can't see a red candle, bearish one like 1 hour candle or 4 hour candle, then I'll stay out of the trade. So let's go for GBPUSD. Let's see. So we're actually checking out the OP we analyzed the previous video. So this GBPUSD is still loading up network. I think it's because of the rain, the network is slowing down. Okay, come on. Yeah, cool. So you can see GBPUSD as well. So this trend line, above this trend line was where I lock in some profit, break even, and price has come and it's me out. So I'm out of this trade again as well, because I know this trend line is kind of a mess up. Like anytime price gets to that trend line, it's like going up. So you can see it happened. If it happened, like it happened here again, and now it's happening here again. So this one pulled up, but when price come down here, kind of retest, then I got in, then I went in lost, then come back and profit. Then at this point I'm out. So this PS2 is looking like something like it's bullish now, like it's not ready to sell to the downside. Actually, if you listen to that last video, I said something. I said, I don't remove this guy from the screen. Okay, good. So like I said something in the video, I said I can't really tell well GBPUSD is selling to, but at least it should look like that of EURUSD. and I think so. At least it's sell, but expecting it to come to this zone. But I just put it to this zone, like, okay, if you can come there. So if I put Fibonacci from this high to this high, I think that should be around 50-61% retracement. But since GBPUSD did not come there, and it might still come there, so like what I'm saying is, I just want a red candle close down below, back to this black trend line. Red candle close below. Trust me, I'm going to sell, and I'll hold the trade till we get to this yellow zone that is down here before considering taking a buy. But if that didn't happen, I'll just stay out of the trade. And if I want to buy, I'll update you guys on how the buy setup should go. I think tomorrow NFP, like I said, it should be a catalyst for go to buy, and I think it should be a catalyst for this guy to get to this level as well. Yeah, because USD, for the news, I don't know if it's gonna come out positive or negative, but from my side, I'm thinking positive. I don't actually trade news much like that, but I'm thinking the news is going to be kind of positive. I don't know, but if it's positive, then we should sell to this zone. Yeah, we should sell to this zone. Then for gold, it will look like if they want to sell first. That's how good react to news. It will sell for the NFP first, then change immediately, then return for a buy. So that's something I do notice on gold. And so then we had a bonus pair for the last analysis we did. Okay, that was USDJPY. So let's just check out. Okay, good. Oh, this is USD. Okay, this USDJPY. So you can see right there. So I got in this trade right about here. Actually, I had a setup for USDJPY before. I had a setup where I was already in the buy when I was in analysis. But around this area, you can see around this area, this exact point I'm talking about, this area here, this point here was where I was buying. I think I was in a buy trade then before the video. Then price buy to this point, then started selling off. Then when price came down to this point, I was like, what is happening? Then I traded against myself. Like, I entered a sell, and at this same bottom I entered a sell, and trust me, price came, my stop loss was just this backline, then price came, stopped me out. So when price stopped me out, I waited to see more candles closed above that level very well, then I get in for the buy. I actually came back to YouTube and watched my own video, and I saw that why did I even take place the sell in the first place? Because my weekly analysis bias was a buy. So then I took the buy back here, and I was able to recover the loss I made and stay kind of in profit anyway. So so that's for EURUSD. So all analysis played out well, yes. So because I said USDJPY should be expecting more buys, right? But in my side, I did otherwise. But the way setup is more buys, and you can see the setup is playing out very nicely for more buys. So that's it. Like, if what I would have done for my mistakes was, if I have put my Fibonacci from this low to this high, I will have seen that price is coming back for about 50% retracement. Then I'll let price pull back to it, then I'll get in. After I get in for the buy this bottom, then take it to this high. But it is what it is anyway. So that was a mistake, and we learn from our mistakes, right? So that's just the analysis forecast for this week we did. And today is Thursday, and everything is playing out very nicely and very well. So this weekly forecast, just go and watch. I don't think there's one weekly forecast I've done on this channel that didn't play out. No, there's none. Right from the episode 1, I started this trade call. Like, so right from the episode 1, watch episode 1, episode 2, just keep watching all of them and go and be checking for confirmation on the chart. You see that everything has been playing out. So this trade call to me is form of like inspiration. Even sometimes when I'm analyzing this thing, I might not even be myself, I'm analyzing it. So that's why I just said, okay, every week I'll come down here, analyze, then I use it as a guide for my own personal trade as well. So that is for how we got for the week, and every setup is playing out very nice, very neat. So yeah, every damn setup is making profit. And I also took advantage of this pair too as well, CHF because it looked like similar to that of, because one thing I know about JPY is once one is trending, the other follow. But I just pick like 2 of them that I like. So you can see this for CHF you can see cut them off from that place. this leg was like, this guy was like breaking the trend line that was coming from up, so you can see it. And this was what makes me get more interest in it. So you can see like breaking the trend line. I see that it does the third bounce, but it's not going too far. I like, let me buy from here. My stop was below that level, then I took the buy, and finally price broke that trend line, and you can see we are shooting higher. So that's, I didn't analyze this pair for the last video. At least it was not even on my watch list, but I was just scrolling to my peers and I saw it. I was like, I'm interested in it, and I took the trade. So that is all set up for the week. I think I also promised I'll be dropping more detailed video on how to trade most of these. Yeah, so I also promised I'll be dropping some more detailed video on how I do plot my levels and everything. So I think the video should be coming by weekend. I'll drop it on the channel, so for the new week forecast analysis. So I might also drop some short videos, like, you know, tomorrow, for that's if I'm chanced. So I'll draw some short video for the, once these setups confirm, the GBPUSD, if it's continues going to sell or we are reversing. So I'll update you guys. But I think the next weekly forecast we talk more better on it, so we analyze the pair very well. So like I said, today is not for analysis, it's just to review our weekly analysis and how far and how well they have played out. So, and I'll catch you in my other video. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, drop a like, and click on the notification bell, so you don't stay out the tail when I drop some content like this. And peace out for now. Bye.